Yeah, the news today from the Premier is very exciting for our community. So the business that are going to supply the operation and construction services to the Carmichael project, it gives confidence in our market that we can move forward and know that there's future opportunities coming into the region. So just a few things I wanted to note with that. This really gives confidence to people looking to engage in our region and seek employment in our region, that there is going to be a future for them. So we're really excited about what this opportunity means and what it means for opening up future opportunities in the Galilee Basin. Also with that, that there is the employment opportunities in the met sector that's applying to the Carmichael project. So it's a real opportunity for people to move to the regions and get work opportunities that are going to be there for the 5, 10, 15 years of the future as well. What we also want to see is obviously not an increase in royalties. We want to make sure that the mining investment in Queensland is an attractive proposition, and that with the Galilee Basin, what that means is that there will be more revenue for the government, not only in increased employment opportunities through payroll tax, but obviously more coal going out exported through our region. So we want to see that it's an attractive investment and that royalties remain the same, so that it's not impacting the potential of mining operations continuing, but also then that flows on to the effect of what it does for the mining service operations that rely on these work opportunities.
How would you perceive a rise in royalties?
Look, from a Resource Industry Network point of view, it was one of the things that we lobbied on with the federal election, and we actually had a statement there asking our candidates what they were going to do to ensure Queensland goes up the rankings again in what we're perceived as a mining investment destination. At the moment we're sitting at 12. We want to see that increase, and I think an increase in royalties will certainly not help that at all. Royalties will then make some mining organisations look at what they're doing, and anything that they do to cut back on maintenance or operations or future investment impacts the regional communities and the work opportunities that these small to medium businesses have going forward.
And just when you, when you said it's encouraging for people to be able to move to the region and get some work, can you just give us a shopping list of some of those jobs that it would provide?
Yeah, look, so for the Mackay region in particular that I represent, we have over 1,500 jobs going at the moment. So we have a very low unemployment rate, and we are encouraging people to move to our region and take up these opportunities, so they're living locally and investing in our region. Those jobs just aren't in the engineering and heavy industrial sector. They're jobs that range from everything through to training, to the accountants, the lawyers, the retail, the hospitality. Everything in Mackay is expanding and has opportunities. So we have a great opportunity for people to move to a region with livability and invest in our sector.
With the WA downturn in mining and the if, but, or maybe of Adani going ahead, could Queensland become the #1 state for resources in this country, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. There's certainly lots of opportunities there with what we can do to grow it. There's obviously not just one project in the Galilee Basin. There's up to 6 or 7 opportunities there. And we've obviously also seen a few weeks ago some other announcements around Whitehaven Coal and the Pembroke Resources, what they're doing as well. With those particular sites that have been announced, they are still a few years off. The beautiful aspect about Carmichael Mine is that it's ready to go now. They get the approval within 3 weeks. They'll start recruiting and start work opportunities for the businesses in Mackay region will start immediately. So that's what we will want to see. There will be that consistent flow of work as the mining houses continue to open up new opportunities.
Were you nervous when China Stone said they wouldn't go ahead, even if it's temporarily?
Well, I think that's one of the things we clearly stated with the federal election and what we did around our Go Galilee Basin campaign was that we asked people actually to read the details and not just the sensational headlines. So I think from my understanding of what you're reading, it's been put on hold. So there's obviously reasons behind that, and there's more information needs to be understood from people on the ground about what that means. I think there's more detail to that. We need to understand more about that. But it is one of 7 potential mines there. So I think let's see what the detail is and what happens. Obviously, a lot of the other mines can't go ahead without a railway line, and that's a key aspect to it. So we are really pitching to make sure that go ahead. For a bit of background, 40 years ago in the Bowen Basin, the state government built the railway line that opened up the Bowen Basin, which now has 43 mines there. They couldn't do that without a railway line. So obviously a key part of the Galilee Basin is a railway line. The government's chosen not to invest in that. If it's been done by Adani, we are fully supportive of that because it supports the other mines opening up, and that means more work opportunities for regional Queensland.